I don't I don't know if my mouth is synced up actually because I think it's using the wrong mic input. It's fine. If I don't move my mouth, that's just how it is, I guess. Hold on. This is the new space. This is the first hand cam stream in what seems like an eternity. Well, welcome. Hi. Happy Friday. I get out of work early on a Friday, so I'm able to stream today. Yeah, very much delayed, but glad to be back. Yeah. You know, I came back just in time to miss the entirety of the month of October, which means I don't have to play any scary games. And I kind of like that. So I really don't mind that all that much. It's probably a good thing, you know? I don't have to scream. I don't have to shout. You know, I don't have to cry myself to sleep every night. That's probably for the best for my own sanity. But hopefully everybody's doing well. I feel like it's been forever since I've streamed. But yes, happy belated Halloween. Hopefully you guys got to get a lot of candy. Did you guys get trick-or-treaters? Did you go trick-or-treating? I stayed at home and I watched TV. I literally did nothing. Didn't scream his vocal cords a bit. Oh, you know what? Like, I think that's a good thing. It's better for my ears. It's better for your ears. And like, you know, what we have today instead is a pumpkin that I was supposed to carve like 3 weeks ago. How's the video quality? I don't know how the audio setup is or the camera setup is this time around. It's very new, so there's gonna be, I'm expecting a lot of stuff with this stream. But we're testing the waters, seeing if I'm able to cook again. Because that's the main thing, right? I haven't been able to do any of the field prep streams in what feels like months. But yeah, I've got this huge ass pumpkin. And I've got this pumpkin carving kit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't plan on eating any of the pumpkin. We're just carving it today. And I've got 2 pumpkins actually, but they're ginormous. Do you see how beefy this thing is? This thing is gigantic. It's also kind of crusty. Maybe I should wipe it down with like a towel. I'm gonna wipe it down just because there's a lot of dirt and soot and stuff on it. Gotta make sure our pumpkin's clean before we carve. Ugh. I was on that Monster Hunter Wilds beta test. Wait, there's a beta test? I literally haven't been home in what feels like forever. Mostly because I was training for a half marathon. And during my half marathon training, like your runs take a really long time. Like you're running for like 2 hours at a time, like every other day, which 1 is exhausting. 2, like it leaves you no time to do anything else. But yeah, I injured myself while I was training, so I had to just not do anything and recover. And then during the race, because I did run the half marathon already, it was towards the end of October. I think I ran my marathon, yeah, in the second half of October. And I also injured myself on the race, like during the race. It was the worst because I had to limp all the way to the finish line. It was not, you know, it was not one of my greatest moments, but I did finish, and I guess that's what matters. Video's good, thank you. I went to a Halloween event as Freddy Fazbear. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I didn't go trick-or-treating at all like yesterday on Halloween, but the weekend before I went out to some bars dressed up as Mashal from Mashal. Like, I don't know, from his own show, right? And I thought it was really funny because I was 100% expecting this, but everybody was like, oh, like what house are you in? Like Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw? I'm like, I'm just from an anime, but if you really have to know, I'm probably a Slytherin. I think. That's one thick boy. Yeah, this is one of 2 thick boys that we've got today. Dude, I'm like oiling this. It's not oil, it's water, but I am oiling this pumpkin up because it's so shiny now. Let's see. Looks good so far. I think the audio sync should be better this time too. But yeah, the Wi-Fi here is worse than my old place, so it might disconnect or drop randomly. If that's the case, so be it. But you know, that's how it is. But yeah, I had a great time bar hopping from place to place. And then yeah, for the marathon, I guess that was the biggest thing because that was the biggest time sink. With the marathon training and the injuries, like I literally have not been on my computer for like the past 2 weeks. Like the only way I stay connected to the internet is like on my phone and stuff. But I'm back now. We back, I think. Streams will probably be less frequent, just because now that I'm living with somebody else, I can't stream in the kitchen all the time, and I can't be loud all the time. You know, first world problems. But I'm just so glad that I got the live stream to work today, because I wasn't sure if I could go live today. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, if you guys aren't aware, a half marathon is 13 miles, 13.1 miles. So I ran that the other week, and it was brutal. It took me almost 3 hours to finish that half marathon. I was on pace to finish in about 2 hours and 10 minutes, but because I got injured during the race, I actually finished in 2 hours and 40. And it was brutal. I was literally limping to the finish line. So like, you know, it's cruising, because I had been training for this half marathon for so long, right? So I was cruising, and around miles 10 and 11, I just feel my calves like pulsing on their own. Is you know like when you're sleeping and like your muscles like twitch randomly? It was that, but on a really massive scale, to the point where like I cramped up in both legs, and I had to like pull over to the side and like stretch for like 10 minutes. And it was terrifying, because I thought I was done. I thought I could not finish this race. Like, as I was slowing down, my legs were like twitching. It was mostly my calves. I thought my endurance would give out first, but it was literally my muscles. Hi Rico, long time no see. Hopefully you're feeling better. I didn't realize that you were sick. But yeah, I haven't been on the internet for quite some time. I got injured training for my half marathon, and then injured during my half marathon, so I literally have not been to my computer in what feels like an eternity. But I'm back. We got the live cam, or the hand cam set up, which I'm quite nervous about. Hopefully it doesn't drop today. But we do want to do a belated Halloween pumpkin carving. The thing is, like, if I put out a jack-o'-lantern right now, isn't that kind of off season? It's like about time for Thanksgiving at this point. But that's besides the point. I was talking about the half marathon because I was running for so long. And so as I was stretching, I thought I was done. Because like all these people were passing by me, and they were like, you know what's bad when you pull over and you're stretching, and then all of a sudden the old people start passing you? Nothing against old people, but I am like a third of their age. Like I should be much faster than you, and so once I start seeing old people pass me, like I was getting distraught. I was going through it. I was like, oh no, I trained all this just to like not be able to finish. And then there was this one lady who was jogging really slowly, and she passed me, and I was like, heck no. All right, I'm not gonna fall behind this old lady. So essentially I just jumped up and I just started limping. And pretty much this was the fastest I've ever limped in my entire life. I was going through it. I was limping on my right leg, just trying to limp as fast as I could. It's almost like a mini hop. But yeah, my whole goal was to keep pace with this old lady all the way to the finish line. So when I crossed the finish line, I crossed with this old lady, and it was great. We had that sense of camaraderie, kind of, but I was honestly trying to beat her. But because she was healthy and walking, and I was injured and limping, like I couldn't speed up ahead of her. That's just how it was. And you know what? I never got to know her name. I never saw her again, and I hope I never see her again. Because ideally, I don't ever run again. I've learned that running is not a sport for me. Because I get injured so frequently, and I become bedridden. Because you can't walk. I can't go up and down the stairs without any help. And like it gets to the point where like, you know, obviously I can't even like get into the office easily. So I'm always late to work when I'm injured, and that's not good, right? You got to show up for work and stuff. So I think after the marathon in January, I'm just done running. Like I will never run like not competitively, but I will never run seriously again for the rest of my life. That's just where I'm at with this one. It's kind of wild. You can leave it out for a couple days. Halloween ends December 23rd. No way. No, because I think people are already starting to put out Christmas decorations. People will already skip the Thanksgiving decorations. They'll just go straight to the Christmas decorations right the moment Halloween ends. Like the joke is, right? Mariah Carey is literally defrosting right now. The Christmas music is already starting to play on the radio. It's over. It's already Christmas season. There's nothing left. I'm just gonna have a pumpkin out as it withers away in the sun or something like that. You should wear compression socks. I should. The main thing is like the calves. I didn't realize my muscles were gonna be the limiting factor. I just learned a lot while training for this half marathon. Definitely don't want to do that again. But I already paid money to do the marathon, right? It was like $350 to $400 to run in the Disney Marathon. So like I'm gonna do it. If I have to walk the whole way, I'll walk the whole way. but I'll do it. I'll collect my badge and I'll just go home. That's all it is. Hopefully, maybe I can like do the half marathon, not the half marathon, the full Disney marathon in like Heelys, and when no one's looking, I'll just like skate. I feel like that would save a lot of like pressure on my legs. How was your time despite the injury? It was pretty good. I think the main thing was like, you know, not being able to just leave the house is really bad on my mental. But yeah, ideally, like for the Disney marathon, like I was kind of debating whether I should do it or not because of how painful the half marathon was. Because I trained for it, and even with the training, my legs gave out, and like you can't control when that stuff happens. And so the marathon is twice the distance. That's 26 miles. That's like a whole day. Maybe if I could skate the whole way. It would be sick if I could skateboard, but they would kick me out of the park so fast. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. Maybe if I can get some like battery powered Heelys and just start rolling around when no one's looking. I think that's the goal. I'll feel it out, but I don't think I'm gonna train for the full marathon as heavily as I did for the half marathon, just because it just sucked the soul out of me. Because I think the worst part, right, is when you're training and you're running like on a treadmill for like 2 hours. You will see people come into the gym, work out, and leave, and you still have over an hour left of running, and that's like the most demoralizing thing because you just want to go home. Like, sure, when you're running on the treadmill, you can put like your phone up and watch anime, like, or my latest addiction, really bad by the way, don't pick this up, but I recently started playing this game called Mobile Legends, which is literally just League of Legends on your phone with like, you know, knockoff characters that kind of resemble the League of Legends characters. And low-key, like I'm addicted. Every time I have like downtime where I'm waiting for something, I'll just play Mobile Legends on my phone. And it is the worst because it gives me all the toxicity I had when I was playing League of Legends. Like I'm like so locked in, I don't pay attention to anything around me. And like the games aren't even that much shorter. I was getting into it because I was sitting in bed all day. And the games were like, so they're supposed to be like 12 to 15 minutes. Some games will take 20 minutes. And at that point, like I might as well just watch a full episode of anime. It is, just don't fall down the rabbit hole. Mobile Legends is just like the phone version of League of Legends. And I'm still gonna play it. That's the problem, right? I'm still gonna play it because I have one friend that plays this game. And so I can't leave them hanging. But yeah, Mobile Legends is definitely a thing that I may or may not have picked up while I was injured. Don't forget to be careful with the knife reflections. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably just use this pumpkin carving kit. I don't want to use my real knives because I don't want them to dull. But we'll see how this goes. I've actually never carved a pumpkin before. So like, how hard could it be, right? You're literally just drawing a design on a pumpkin and cutting it out. I think the hardest part might be like opening the top and like scooping out the guts, because you have to throw that stuff away, right? I've been watching Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Like, is that the animated series? Which one? Is that the one with the theme song? It's like, What's New Scooby-Doo? No, I think the show is called What's New Scooby-Doo. That opening was a bang, by the way. That Scooby-Doo opening, I think it was like a Simple Plan or something. You know, it goes, what's a Scooby-Doo? We're coming after you. We're gonna solve that mystery. That one? That one's the bang one. I feel like Scooby-Doo has so many like reboots though. There's so many versions. Is the animated one the best one? There are a lot of animated Scooby-Doos though. I can feel my back creaking. Yeah, my back is creaking from how much carrying I'm doing in Mobile Legends. It's bringing out so much toxicity in me. Cause like I think I'm like the hot shit. Right? I'm doing so well. My score is so great. Like my kill KD ratio is like 12-1, and I'm just like letting all my teammates die. It is great. It's great for like my ego, but like at the end of the day, if you're good at Mobile Legends, like that gets you nothing in life. So this is how it is. But yeah, I didn't know Wilds was in beta. I still need to finish Iceborne, but there are a bunch of games that I still want to play. I still want to play GTA. I literally have never played GTA before. I want to play Red Dead. I feel like I should play at least one horror game. I'll probably try to play Eve. I think that's going to be my horror game of choice. And then, I don't know. I think stream frequencies will probably go down as I get settled. Like, I know I moved like last month or whatever, but nothing's changed really. My stuff is still unpacked. Like, I haven't been able to move around much. You know, my life is just not where it needs to be quite yet. So, the streaming has been on life support for quite some time. Playing mouthwashing. What's mouthwashing? You tell me my breath stank? Yes, by Simple Plan. You should check out Dread Out. I've never heard of Dread Out. I'll check it. Wait, let me make a note so I don't forget. I gotta make a note of it on my notes app. Dread Out horror game. Got it. Thank you. I'll take a look. But yeah, I definitely want to do some Eve, just because, you know, it's kind of artsy. I like it. Well, is it supposed to come out in February? I think you should be fine trying out the beta. I see. Huh. I saw like a TikTok about it, but that's really about it. I haven't seen too much. Here we go. We'll put this here. All right. So, does this booklet give us a tutorial on how to carve a pumpkin? Because that would be amazing. If not, I'll just wing it. Because we definitely do need to like take off the top, you know, and then scoop out the guts. I probably need to get like a bag to store all the pumpkin guts. What do you call them? Like pumpkin? Is it just pumpkin? And the outside is like the shell? I'm not really sure. If you want to go down the rabbit hole, hit me up. I got a list of RPG Maker horror games. Oh, really? I'll have to let you know. But the problem is, I'm not that big of a fan of horror games. So, like, ideally, I don't play any at all. But I understand that it's the nature of being a streamer. Like, you gotta scream every once in a while. You know, you gotta do it for the content. You need to rip out a page and poke the outline. Oh, I see. Okay, so I saw a couple, like this one design on here that I wanted to do. Where is it? I want to do this. Wait, is this upside down? Yeah, I think I'm kind of refocusing. I think the big thing is like streaming has not been a priority quite lately, just because of life and the moving and the injury and the race. You know what, like. Exercising is just overrated. I don't want to exercise anymore, so I'm going to deprioritize exercising. And we're going to be back to streaming, baby. Let's go. Let's stream some more. Let's see. How do I tell if this... It's not upside down, thank God. Okay. So I want to do this ghosted one. I think that one looks fun. What else is here? And then, if I got to do one more. Maybe Flyby? Flyby looks complicated, though. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got like the bat and the jack-o'-lantern and the ghosted one. We'll do that. I think we'll do those two. Hopefully it doesn't look ugly. In the pictures it looks great. In real life, I don't know if I can actually execute. Them gains for dancing. The thing is like, this actually kind of ironic, but the more muscle you have, the more difficult it is for you to dance because you lose flexibility. And that's a big thing, because I'm not gonna lie, I like shaking my booty. I like dancing. And so if I'm too jacked or too buff, the muscles just get in the way of my sick moves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I can't be getting too jacked. I gotta stay nimble and lean and limber. So I probably should start doing yoga or something, I think that's the plan. I'm gonna start doing more yoga. Most of them have small jump scares, but most are puzzle games. Oh, okay. I think I can handle puzzles games. Kinda. I am notoriously bad. Like I'm well aware that I am not good at puzzles in any kind of video game. Let's see. You can also draw your own and transfer it on. Oh, I see. No wonder I got 2 left feet, but the cake buff though. To be fair, yeah. If you only work on your butt, I think that's fine. But if you get like jacked arms and stuff, like you lose a lot of flexibility, and then it becomes difficult to maintain. Like, you know, or it becomes difficult to dance in a safe manner. Because I get a lot of cramps around my neck because my shoulders hurt. Like, not flexing, but my shoulders are quite developed. That's all. I played DDR last night and was humbled. Wait, was that the doorbell? Maybe we got a package. I played DDR last night and was humbled. You know, we all start somewhere, and I just think, Poppy, this means that your DDR journey is just about to begin. I'd say keep at it. I suck at DDR and I still play it. Like. At any arcade, it's the first thing I look for. I'll play it until I'm tired, and then I'll play all the other games, like the cranes and stuff. That's indeed the doorbell. Yes, it was definitely the doorbell. I have my headphones in, so it's like a little tough to hear. Maybe I should turn on transparency mode. It's not like, I say headphones, but just my AirPods. Let me see if I can turn on transparency mode, just so that I'm a little more aware of my surroundings. Because right now it's on noise cancellation. All right, I can hear my finger snaps. I think we're good. Okay, so let's try, because I really want this ghosted one to look really good. So we'll do flyby first, so that if I mess up, I can learn from my mistakes and make sure that the ghosted one looks really good. So we gotta find it. All right, here are the instructions. Carve an opening from the bottom. Oh, I thought you were supposed to open it from the top. Okay, I guess not. So you want to carve an opening from the bottom, clean out seeds and strings, scrape the area you're about to carve until the walls feel about an inch thick. Pick your favorite pattern and cover the cut lines with transparent tape. Oh, I don't have tape. Wait, who is? Let me check the door. I thought it was a package, but then I don't think people with the package would ring the doorbell twice. Okay, low key, like, this house doesn't have alright, we gotta be quiet because there's someone at the door. But like, this house, can you still hear me when I whisper? This house, was it a trick-or-treater? Oh, it wasn't a trick-or-treater. I saw him walk away. It was a dude with a pamphlet. I think they were trying to advertise something to me. Oh my god. Like low key, I was like, I thought I might get jumped because it doesn't have like that little peephole on the door so you can see who's at the door. I think low key, I might need to invest in one of those Ring doorbells because like I don't want them seducing me, but with a doorbell with the allure of goods and maybe food, just for me to get socked in the face. I don't know. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I think I definitely need to get a Ring doorbell. I see them walking around. They probably heard me talking because I'm a yapper, so that's how it goes. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about these instructions, okay? Because since when do you ever open up a pumpkin from the bottom? I always thought you cut it open from the top and you just put the top back on. This seems weird, but we'll follow the instructions to a T, right? Hopefully, maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. You should have took the pumpkin and asked if they wanted to chat about the Great Pumpkin King. Yeah, because it's definitely usually the top. All right, and oh, do I have tape? I might not have tape. That's not good. Pick your favorite pattern and cover the cut lines with transparent tape. This will waterproof and reinforce it. Oh, okay. I'll try it. So I think the first step is we gotta open up the bottom of the... Should I get like a bucket? Or should I just get a bag? I'll just grab like a Walmart bag. You know like those plastic bags you get? You got one of those. Here we go. I guess we'll just scoop the guts into it. Alrighty. So I have to wait. Which knife did they cut it with? The lid cutter saw. So this is what we use to remove the top or the bottom of pumpkins. It actually looks quite deadly. You're carving a pumpkin already? Yeah. What do you mean already? It's kind of late. I'm late to the game. I was supposed to carve a pumpkin last month. Alright, so do I just cut out a hole at the bottom? Should I just cut out the top? Okay, low key, I'm just gonna cut out the top. I don't want to follow these instructions. They seem a little wonky. Alright, so do you just cut out like a hole? I've never done this before. Okay, I'll just do it. Alright, yeah, here we go. Yeah, ahead of the game for next year. Yeah, this is the pumpkin for next year. Yeah, that's 100% right. I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself doing this. The knife doesn't even go through. The pumpkin's too thick. Oh, no, never mind, I lied. It goes through. Oh, we got it. Okay, we're in. You gotta cut it diagonally so it doesn't fall in. Okay. So make sure it's diagonal. Is this what Chainsaw Man feels like? I'm literally sawing the crap out of this pumpkin. I definitely don't think I'm doing this right, but you know what? We'll keep at it. Yeah. Oh my god. It's so thick. This pumpkin works out more than I do. Here we go. Please, let me through. I just want to be a beautiful pumpkin carver. Am I getting it? Pumpkin clearly has a solo leveling build early on. That's facts. Okay, here we go. Pumpkin. Wait, I haven't had a chance to check the Discord. Did Discord notifications still work? I don't know if I have to reset those up. Because they're automatically supposed to post when I go live, but I can probably check after I remove this top. Let me in. The knife is already dull. Alright, come on. Come on. You can do it. It's me and you, buddy. Okay. Alright, okay, we popped the top. Oh my god. Do you see how thick these walls are? The Discord notification work? Awesome, thank you, thank you. Alright, so we're gonna just scrape the seeds off, I guess, into this bag. It is so stringy in here. Ugh. Do I scrape it with this spoon looking thing? Can I just cut it off with this knife? Ugh. I want to make sure it's all the guts are rearranged, as some might say. Here we go. Look at that. Can you even see this? Is this on screen? I think it was on screen. I'm still getting used to like this new kitchen island. Oh my god, it is so thick. I should have just scraped it off instead of cutting it. There we go. I think that's fine. It doesn't have to be beautiful, it's on the inside. Right? Beauty's on the inside. Or the ugliness is on the inside. We want the outside to be beautiful. There we go. Okay. Whew. It's on the bottom left corner. Okay, awesome, thank you. I recommend washing your hands after I scoop it or before I scoop it. It is a thick. Do you see how thick these walls are? It's like a solid 2 inches, 2.5 inches almost. I know I haven't carved a lot of pumpkins, but I've never seen that thick before. Yeah, I must have gotten a jumbo pumpkin. Can I put this back on? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, let's clean up the. Well, we'll clean up later. I'll clean up the outside of this one. Whew. Look at that. This is a thickie. This pumpkin's got a dump truck. Now stick the hand in the thing. I'm not sticking my hand in there. That's what the scoop is for. I'm gonna scoop it out. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, low key, this is kind of satisfying. Let's get the bag. Yeah, we're scooping out all this pumpkin seed stuff. What is the stringy stuff? Is that what what you cook with? Is that what people eat? You're gonna have to spank. I'm not spanking. It's not this kind of stream. I'm not that kind of streamer, guys. Please. I'm not gonna spank the pumpkin. We're carving it. We're carving it, alright? We're decimating it. Rearranging its guts, and then putting a face on it. The seeds are what people eat? Oh, I see. They're just guts. Yeah, it's just guts. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, this is kind of annoying. I feel like I should have gotten like a not a bucket, but like a, I forgot what not a pot, a bowl, a mixing bowl. I should have gotten a mixing bowl. I was like really struggling to find the word. All right, isn't this so peaceful? Oh, it's so sticky inside. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my hand in there. Hi, Tabby. The strings are pumpkin's bones? Wait, really? Hi Tess, how's it going? No work today, LB? No, I get out early on Fridays. I think I might have to start streaming mostly on Fridays moving forward just because of my scheduling. Hold on. Wait, my hands are all pumpkined up. I have to shout out Tabby. Guys, follow Tabby or I'll cry right now. I say that, but I have no tears left. I cried all morning. You've ever eaten pumpkin seeds? I haven't, actually. Let's see. How do I find it? How do I find it, guys? I just need to make a command for this stuff. I forgot to... Amateur streamer alert. I forgot to turn on my bot. And I forgot to turn on my stream deck. Hold on. Also, wait, I didn't even consider lighting. Is it? Can you guys see? Let me open the blinds. First time streaming in this new place, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let me open up the blinds. Oh yeah, you like that? You like the sound of that? Let's put this on. Oh god. I'm too short. Alright. We got some light. We got some natural lighting too. It's beautiful in here. As I walk around the super cramped kitchen. There we go. Alright, that's the maximum light threshold. Let me find Tabby's chat. First time streamer? Dude, it's, you know what? It's first time back in a while, alright? There are some mistakes being made, it's okay. Let's see. Follow, please. Oh, also Rico was here, I forgot. Follow Rico too, or I'll cry twice as much. I'll cry more than usual. I got you. I was thinking. I'm a little debuffed today. I'm unmedicated today. I try not to medicate on Fridays, just because my workday is so short. But low key, like the ADHD medication, kind of banging. Not saying that like you should go out of your way to get some, but if you feel like you may have ADHD, I would recommend trying to get yourself diagnosed. See what a professional thinks. Because when I got diagnosed, I feel like I don't want to say my life got easier, but my work got better. My work outside of the streaming stuff. Maybe I should pop it. I should take meds on the weekends just so that I can get some more streaming stuff done. It's been a while. ADHD gang. Yeah. The thing is, like, the main thing that happens with me is like when what was it called? When I take the meds, I forget to eat, and it hasn't been good because then I start getting dizzy and lightheaded. I don't know why. Maybe it's like I'm too locked in. I forget how to eat. I don't forget how to eat, but I forget that I should be eating. It's like so like when I was in high school, I was super skinny and scrawny. Like I was literally you know, as twinky as you can get. And that's because I was playing League of Legends all the time. And when I'm playing League of Legends, I'm so locked in, I just never eat. It's you know, I don't think about those days very fondly. That's what I'll say. Those are some dark times. League of Legends ruined me. I say as I start up Mobile Legends addiction. You play? I don't really play nowadays. I'll play if like people ask me to, but I won't go out of my way to play. Alright, there's so much. Why are these pumpkin walls so thick? I feel like I gotta shave them down a little bit. I'm gonna cut these out. Cause like I can't the opening is so small I can't shove my hand in there. Here we are. We got it. Pumpkin seeds. There's like who decided to grow pumpkins this big? I feel like I could have been fine with a pumpkin like a third of this size. But like at the grocery store near me, this was the only size of pumpkin they had. They had this size pumpkin and they had like miniature ones. I don't want a miniature pumpkin. Like, you can't draw a design on that. Do you have a design in mind? I bought this like pumpkin carving kit, and out of the designs that they have, oh my god, my hands are so sticky. I want to do the flyby and the ghosted. Those are the two that I want, dude. Be glad you didn't pick a tall, skinny one. Why is that? Like, would I have to like stick my hand like deep in there? That sounds kind of gross. I don't want to be a part of that. I didn't sign up for that. But yeah, I just didn't expect like the walls to be so thick. Here we go. Oh god. I think I have to like. I think scraping isn't cutting it. I have to like actually like saw off the insides. Like the openings is so small. There we go. I just gotta rotate. There we go. Okay. I think this is as good as we need. And everything else comes out. Okay, I thought the carving, the design would be the hardest part. But I think scooping it out is probably the most time consuming. Also, like, I don't like how moist it is in there. It's so moist. It's so wet. You have to put a candle inside it? Oh, I didn't even buy a candle. Okay, so I have a candle making kit though. Maybe if we have time, I can make candles. I do have a cutoff today. I think I'm going to like a jazz club. I don't know. It seems too fancy for me. But my friend has this like this membership to like a jazz club near where we live, and it's like $170 a month or something just to have access to this thing. And so I'm like, okay, well, I'm never gonna buy that for myself, and this is probably the only chance I have to check out what a jazz club is like. So I'll be going to that tonight at around like 6. What's that, like 3 hours from now? But yeah, I'm actually a huge fan of jazz. When I was in college, I took a lot of like jazz history courses. Like, you know, for fun, right? It wasn't related to my major. Like, learning about jazz has nothing to do with helping me code better. But it is what it is. Some things you do for fun. Like, I also have a minor. So like, I have 2 majors and a minor from college, and I minored in Asian studies for fun. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Like, I didn't need to take a language course, but I took 3 levels of Japanese, and then I forgot it all. Because honestly, like, if you learn a language and you don't practice it, like, you lose it, right? And so I wasted all my money. College was a waste of money. I say jokingly, that's sarcasm. College was not a waste of money for me, in particular. But I also graduated with very little debt, so that's a win, I guess. One of my fears is getting my head stuck in a pumpkin. Well, you probably wouldn't want to wear it then. I don't know many people that would stick their head in a pumpkin. I think it's like not pleasant to shove my hand in there either. You know? Let's see. Oh, I remember that. Jazz is so nice. What do you learn about it? A lot of it is like, you know, how mostly like the common like structure of how jazz works. And a lot of like, it was like specifically American jazz history. So it's a lot of how jazz came to be in America. And it really was like a music genre rooted in oppression, you know? Because obviously, in the past, I don't think America has a good track record of being not racist. So I think a lot of culture stems from that struggle that Black Americans experienced in the past. There's a lot of like introspective stuff. It wasn't always about the music, right? But obviously, we like during our exams, they would play a jazz record and be like, "Who is this? Who sang it? What year was it?" And like, you know, like what era was it mostly played in? And I thought that was cool. Like I've never had to know music so intimately like that before, to be quizzed on it or to have an exam on it. And I think it was really interesting because it was much more challenging because it's jazz, right? In a sense, jazz is chaotic, but it also all kind of sounds the same, and there are no lyrics, right? There are no lyrics to jazz. And so when they play jazz music for the exam, you're like, I don't know what this is. Like you kind of have to take an educated guess, right? Because like, I don't have, what's it called? Perfect pitch. I can't hear the notes. I was like, I hear the jazz music. It's kind of vibey. I like it. It sounds like something that Miles Davis would perform, for example, right? And so you kind of just make a guess, and like, For me, I passed like those sections mostly because I feel like a lot of jazz artists and jazz musicians all kind of have like a relatively distinct sound, but within those sounds, I can't distinguish like their songs apart from each other. So you just gotta make an educated guess. I mean, when the government is paying for your tuitions, that's true. Yeah, I got a lot of support from what are they called? Like FAFSA? I think that's like the U.S. government's like student loan subsidy system. It's a lot of grants, a lot of like loans that are subsidized by the government. And when I mean subsidized by the government, it's like when you take out those loans, you don't pay interest on it until after you graduate. So they'll cover your interest while you're in school. That's how that goes. There's a specific flavor, yeah. Because also all the artists, right, in jazz, they come up during different time periods. And so the time periods also kind of have like a distinct sound. It's kind of hard to explain, but I thought it was interesting because I've never really explored music in this capacity before. Oh my god, it's so string. How to get these strings out of here? Can I like stop scooping out seeds? Oh god. Hold on. Yeah, after this, I gotta make a note to like set up commands. I think. Hold on. Let me make a note on my notepad. This is also the first time I have a whiteboard in the kitchen, which is actually super nice. Make commands. We're friends. Exclamation point. And that way I don't have to panic every time I see somebody in chat. Am I getting a call? No, thank you. Who would be calling me at this time? You might accidentally be baking more strings because of the scraping. Oh, is that how that goes? Oh, you might be right. I think I should just prioritize getting the seeds out. I'm gonna rotate the pumpkin this way and just start gathering the seeds together. Oh god. I feel like this is going to rot very quickly the moment I put it outside. I feel like it's gonna attract so many bugs. We just lost this seed. I don't even know if I want to carve the second pumpkin. We might just go straight to the ghosted design. It is unpleasant to put your hand in. It's like sticky and moist and like it's stringy, so it reminds me of kind of like cobwebs, and I hate spiders. Your pumpkin rotted with mold in a week? Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna probably put this out for like 2 days and then throw it away. It's not worth it. I like to live in peace, free from bugs and mold. There we go. Okay. So like, I don't know if you can tell, there's still a bunch of string in here. It's kind of like attached to the sides. Like I should have gotten a smaller pumpkin. I should have just gone to a different grocery store. But spiders kill other bugs? Yeah, but I don't want to see it. I don't want them around me. One of the big things that was like I was dealing with when I was moving out of the old place was like I realized that there were a bunch of spiders around, and I saw like along the ceiling just a trail of spider eggs just ready to hatch. And I was like, okay, thank God I'm moving out of here, because like if those spider egg sacs like hatched while I was living there, I would have just burned down the place. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I would just leave. I would vacate the premises. You can have all my stuff. I'll lose it to the spiders. But yeah, baby spiders are the worst because they're so fast and hard to find. You just see them pop up everywhere one day. You're like, where did you come from? Like, you're not even paying rent. Like, please help me out here. I'm bigger than a spider, yes, but they're so much smaller, and like they can crawl everywhere. That's the worst. They can crawl out of reach. How's the pumpkin look? Does it look alright? Are we doing okay? Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Do I need to get a fan? Dude, what is the temperature in this kitchen? Maybe it's the pumpkin. It's releasing too much moisture to the air. I'm really going through it with this pumpkin carving and stuff on. But yeah, it looks good, but like there's literally still there's like 4 more seeds in there. I'm just gonna scrape out the seeds. And we're just gonna try to scrape down one side. Oh my god. I'm gonna start going really ham on the interior walls. I feel like I'm an interior designer right now. We're remodeling the inside of this pumpkin. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna scrape this side down. The instructions said to scrape it down to like about 1 inch on the side that you want the design to be on. I guess so that it's easier to cut through. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna focus on carving this one out. Can you guys hear that? Is this ASMR worthy? I don't think so. It just smells like pumpkin in here. It smells like up dog. Alright. Here we go. How would you do this with a knife? Like, okay, at this point I feel like I really just gotta get in there with my hands. Your pumpkin is very big. Hi Hakia. Let me remember to shout out people. But yeah, the thing is, like, they were only selling jumbo pumpkins. Like, there was no other size of pumpkin that I could have picked, so I have no choice. This was a result of going to the closest grocery store. I didn't shop around. I should have shopped around though. Let's see. Where is it? I really gotta make these commands ahead of time. There we go. Follow or else I'll cry. Good luck. I gotta go work now, but I'll see you soon. Alright, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, Poppy. I appreciate it. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Have you guys been playing Pokemon TCG Pocket? It's like the Pokemon card game that released on phones. I've been obsessed. Like, I'm actually like kind of obsessed. I've been playing like every second. Like, there's like literally nothing to even do other than like battle at this point. But oh my god, I was going in. I was opening packs. It was like that. It's like gacha addiction. I was like, oh man, please. I just want a little bit of a Gengar EX or something. I want a pre-card. I'm like reliving my childhood of collecting all the pre-cards. Like, I don't even care that much for like the actual card game. I just want to collect and trade. So I'm actually really excited for when they decide to implement trading. Trading is actually not in the game yet. Nuh-uh, you are a pumpkin. Hi Murray, long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well today. Yeah, we're just carving a pumpkin out. And it's just so gross. I keep wanting to like wash my hands, but I don't think there's a point because like I'm gonna be doing this for a bit of time. There we go. We got a lot of string out. That's good. We got a lot of string out on like one of the sides. Man, this is so much more work than I thought. Maybe this pumpkin is already starting to go bad. Maybe that's why it's so stringy. I don't know how the strings work. The smell of pumpkins can be kind of gross. It is. I actually think it's pretty gross. Like I like pumpkin pie. Like pumpkin pie is probably like one of my favorites. But like the smell of just fresh, uncooked raw pumpkin, it's not it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not the move. You know, Halloween was yesterday. Yeah, but I didn't like stream all of October. I'm doing catch up because I was out of commission with my injuries and my race training and stuff. Because I just finished the half marathon, and I got injured while training and during the race as well. I just don't think my body's cut out for running. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't try, right? I tried and I found out. I wouldn't have found out any other way. And so I know my limitations. I think just running is not really the sport for me. Even pumpkin spice latte? Wait, really? I feel like the sweet pumpkin spice stuff I can deal with. Like, that's fine. Because it's spiced, right? It's not really straight up pumpkin. Congrats on the island, but oof on the injuries. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a tough one. I had to I wasn't able to run the whole way because of the injury. I ran the first 11 or so miles. I say 10. I say 11, I'm rounding up. Because it was between miles 10 and 11 where my calves acted up and I had to pull over and stretch because I couldn't move anymore. So I'll say I ran around 10 miles without any issue. And I got too confident. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be so good. Like this, I'm finishing a record pace. And because I thought that in my head, I thought I was doing great. That's when when everything, you know, hit the ceiling. Or what's it called? What do people say? When shiz hit the fan. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to find like a nicer way to say that. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Exactly. I flew too close to the sun. Because I was really rocking with it. I was like, I've never ran this fast before. Here we go. And scrape up the bottom. I'm just gonna go ham scraping some stuff up. And then hopefully we'll get some more strings. I think we're getting to a good spot because like it's not as stringy as it once was. But I'm gonna do another round. Where is it? Can you guys hear how loud the scraping stuff is? Low-key, my wrists are even getting tired. Low Icarus. Yeah, I definitely flew a little too close to the sun. But anyways, play Pokemon TCG. Tell me what your good pulls are. I want to see, like, I really want the illustrated cards. And I recently pulled a bunch of Magikarp and a Gyarados, so like, I'm happy. I just want to build a Gyarados deck. Because I think it would be funny if my deck is like all Magikarp and there's like one Gyarados like randomly in there. I probably wouldn't win very well, or very much though. Here we go. Alright, we're so back. Okay, I think we're done carving out the inside. I'm gonna say I'm done because like I don't want my hands to get all sticky for the rest of the stream. So let's put this back on. Let's see how it looks. Is it presentable? This is the hollowed out pumpkin. It's a little stringy on top. Let me clean it up a little bit. Let me get some water. We'll make it presentable. We'll get it all oiled up. Here we go. Pumpkin. Hi Hannah, how's it going? Yes. After like an entire month of no streaming. Pretty much I haven't streamed in like 2 months. I did like a test stream and that was about it. But I'm hoping to be back on a more regular basis. Probably, I think a lot of my times will be sporadic just because I'm figuring out what works best with my schedule. And right now Fridays are looking to be really good. Maybe Sunday night. But yeah, I don't know if I can stream regularly during the weekdays just with my new schedule and stuff. Yeah, all right, so we got this. It's looking pretty good. We'll take off the top. Guts have been removed. Did it really take me like an hour to remove the pumpkin guts? All right, and then we're gonna take one of these designs. Let's see. What is it? What are the instructions say? Pick your favorite pattern and cover the cut lines with transparent tape. Apply the pattern, make folds on the edges to make it fit around the pumpkin and tape it in place. I don't get what the transparent tape means. I'll figure it out. Let's do, where is it? Not flyby. We wanted ghosted. This one. This is the one that we want. Wait, this is kind of like the, have you guys seen the color by like number books? This feels like color by numbers because it has like all the number stuff. It's actually kind of cool. Master's tip, carving in the order shown will keep the pumpkin shell sturdy until the last cuts are made. Okay. Mastery level, what is this, challenging? Is there an easy one? Oh, this one's easy. Which one's the easiest one? This one's the easiest one, but it doesn't look as good. This one's a 3-star. 3-star. This one's a 2-star. Wait, this one's easier than the ghosted one? I guess the ghosted one is challenging because like there's little text on here, right? I think that's why it's like this. I don't know though. Cause like this little thing is tiny, right? Should I just do the flyby? Flyby is pretty cute too. Or should I challenge? I'm gonna challenge myself right out of the gate. We're gonna go with ghosted. I'm gonna rip this out. I hope I don't mess this up. Okay, we got it. And I gotta put tape around the lines. Let me move this pumpkin out of the way, actually. And then we'll work with the, oh shoot. I dropped all this stuff. I don't even know what this is. What are these? The book should tell me. So this is a jumbo drill. Can be used to transfer patterns. What does that mean? And an easy grip detail saw carves the full range of patterns. And then we have the big saw for simple designs. So we'll probably be using these two. I still don't know what this is. In cleaning pumpkins, sometimes there'll be scraping a lot. Yeah, I was not expecting there to be so much scraping. I'm still finding pumpkin screws everywhere. Here we go. Okay, let me, I didn't wash my hands properly, so I'm gonna do that now because they're a little sticky. Here we go. I'm gonna give myself like an hour maybe to carve this second, to carve out the design. And I gotta find tape. I swear I have some tape, but I don't know if it's like the kind of tape that they want me to have. I have like packing tape. I don't think that's the same. I think packing type tape might be overkill for what we're trying to do. But we shall see. Let me look around the kitchen. There might be in here. I didn't really plan this far ahead because I literally bought this booklet or this pumpkin carving kit like 30 minutes before stream, which is why I had to push the stream back a little bit. So we got tape. I also don't know how far away it is. If I don't have tape, then I just have to wing it. I don't have to draw it. That sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to draw. I'm not skilled like that. I might actually not have any tape. I know I have some myself. I'm aware I would. Right? I had a bunch of packing tape when I was, and I didn't look that long ago either. I guess I'll have to wing it. What if I just draw the design on it? Like that? That can't be too bad. Let's see. Do I really not have any tape? I should have stolen some tape from work. I've got. I guess we'll just draw something. Okay. I gotta Google a simple design because this clearly isn't how. It's not gonna work out for us. All right. Let's start drawing. This is where I start flexing my artistic ability. Which side is the skinniest? Probably this side over here. Oh, this side's ugly though. It's got a bunch of stuff on it. Let's put this side. Are we good on it? I think we're good for it. Okay. Low key, this pumpkin's kind of caked up. Let's look at pumpkin carving designs. Or, it's not pumpkin carving. They're called jack-o'-lanterns, right? Jack-o'-lantern. Ideas? Okay. Are there easy ones? I don't want to do a generic. Should I just do a generic? I'll do a generic. I feel like I can make it work. Let's see. Cause I can't draw like a whole ass anime. Can I do a Pokemon? Oh, hold on. Is there an example of a Magikarp jack-o'-lantern? There is, but it looks quite challenging. But that never stopped anybody, right? 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 Hold on. There's only like one example on Google Images. Alright, we'll just do a basic like you know, standard. Yeah, since the walls are so thick, simple will be less painful. Okay. Let's keep it simple. Let's make it easy, huh? I like that. I like that idea. I like making things easier for myself. So let's just do. I see an example here. I literally just Googled jack-o'-lantern and I'm just referencing this one. So the eyes are like an X, right? So this is part of the X for the eye. And I guess it doesn't matter if the lines overlap because I'm going to be cutting it all out anyways. Right? I just don't know how the proportion? I don't know how that's going to work. So it's like Solo Leveling, we're starting at level 0. I literally have not seen Solo Leveling. Is it worth the watch? I asked that, but I also know like it was really big when it was out. So obviously there was something in it, I guess. But to be fair, like some of the shows that pop off, like I don't necessarily like either. Like the prime example, not to, you know, to stir up anything, but Freerun was so slow for me, I could not get into it. Oh, excuse me. Oh my god. You didn't hear that. Let's go with this. Should we go with like a little smile? He's happy that he has his guts removed. We performed a colonoscopy for him and he's feeling okay now. He's healthy. Wait, it's not really a colonoscopy because we opened up his head, so we just checked his brain for brain damage. It's very much like a power fantasy kind of thing. I see. For Freerun or for solo leveling? Oh, for solo leveling. I don't know. My biggest hot take will always be that I don't really like Demon Slayer. It's pretty because the studio is it called Ufotable? But man, the plot is just so. It's not even the plot is bad. The characters I don't like, and if I don't like the characters, I'm not gonna buy into a show. Unfortunately, I think for me, I watch stuff because I like the characters. That's why I'm so obsessed with Gilgamesh. He's like my man's. Someone's gonna get canceled with Freerun slander. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that it wasn't for me. I think it was overhyped, and it built up an expectation for me that that couldn't be realized. Genuinely, if 3 episodes of Freerun didn't come out at once, I wouldn't have kept watching it. Like, that's what I'm saying. It was so slow to start. And like, I don't want to commit the time. Well, to be fair, I also don't like, I actively dislike slice of life shows. And so I feel like if there's no like really main driving force, like I need an antagonist. I need something that's clearly defined for the, like, as a goal for the characters, right? For example, K-On!, they're reviving their light music club, and that's it. Like, they got all their members. What do? It feels aimless. That's why I couldn't get into it. What else could I not get into that people like? People like the show called, I think was it Snafu? I don't like Snafu either. What's it called? Snafu anime? Oh no. There's so much. I'm sorry. I don't like slice of life stuff. Does this have an English name? My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu? That one? The thing is, right? I do like rom-coms and stuff. Like so if it doesn't have much of a driving plot, I need it to be funny. There's this one prime example. There's a show I really like called Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. There's an English name. Monthly Girls of Nozaki. That one I really liked. Freerun does have a clearly defined goal. It is? What's the goal? Because it's not clearly defined. Like, at the first couple episodes, you're just watching her like reminisce about the blue guy, the blue hero. Slice of life is my jam down below. No, guys, I might just be a hater. I just might be I would say I'm a generic shonen enjoyer, but like I don't even like all shonens. Why can't you just be happy and chill with cute girls. Well, there's nothing wrong with cute girls doing cute things, but that's not the reason why I would want to watch a show, right? For example, like I really liked the Love Live rhythm mobile game, the gacha game, right? But I did not like Love Live as a show. Like it was, I don't know. I was so bored. I dropped it after 2 episodes. Maybe it's because they're all music related. Nothing wrong with music. Cause like I enjoyed Your Lie in April, right? I feel like most people did. That wasn't necessarily slice of life though. So music's not the problem. I don't know. Maybe it's the ADHD in my brain. Like I just need something to think about. Like there's this one show that I really like that not many people have seen called Katana Gatari. That stuff is my jam. But like there's just so much talking, people don't want to read that much, right? Oh shoot, I think I messed this one up. Hold on. Oh god, I messed it up. His nose is so fat, hold on. Alright, can I poke it out now? Is this how this works? Ugh, we got it. He has a nose. We did plastic surgery. Costco hot dogs are $1.50, one hero. What was he? That is a crazy line. I love that. I forgot what his name was. The goal is to find in the 3rd episode they're traveling to a place where you can speak to the dead. Oh. I feel like I did get to the 3rd episode though. I watched up to the part where she was training that little mage lady, the mage girl, and the girl was like, ugh, why are you spending your time looking for this flower? You're wasting away or something. And I think this is after the priest died or something like that. I don't really know any of the characters. I was really just not invested in the story. I'm sorry. Have you ever watched Guru Camp? It's slice of life, but you learn so much with camp. Wait, really? Wait, hold on. I haven't seen it, but the thing is, I know I don't like slice of life, but I'm willing to give it a try, right? I don't dismiss something because of the genre, because I can be surprised. I'm gonna write it down. Yuru Camp. I'll give it a watch. I'll let you know what it. Let me think. Now I'm just tempted to pull up my anime list and yap about like slice of life shows that I did enjoy, right? I don't know if there's one that clearly comes into mind. I guess like this is very stereotypical. I think a lot of dudes just like the show, but Konosuba, I did enjoy that, but that's kind of what I said. Like there's no really driving plot in Konosuba. It's pretty episodic, and they're not that related to each other. But it's funny, and that's why I like it, right? Same thing with Nichijou. I like Nichijou. What's another one? Daily Lives of High School Boys. If you guys haven't seen that, absolute banger show. Highly recommend. Okay, this is actually way harder than I thought. Thank goodness we didn't do like a complicated design. Man, if I'm this bad with pumpkin carving, I'm worried about like once I start making cosplay, because I do want, like, as a goal for next year, I do want to make a cosplay from scratch, and ideally I stream a lot of it. Obviously I'm gonna have to learn a lot of stuff off stream so you don't see me fumble around too much, but I definitely want to get into prop making. That's a big thing. I just really like getting hands on. Like I really loved woodwork. I took wood shop when I was in high school, and that was like one of my favorites. Like, low-key, my ideal retirement, right, is I retire and I just get a garage and like a bunch of power tools and I just like make furniture for fun. I feel like that's a good life. I'd be so happy. That for me, that's like my I made it moment. Retiring, making furniture, and maybe like selling it from time to time. Either that or working on robotics. But obviously robotics gets I just don't want to code. The main thing is like I code for my day job, so like I don't want to code when I get home. I just want to do something like pretty brainless. I feel like cutting wood kind of matches that description. All right. I hope this turns out well. I'm a little worried because the precision with these knives is really bad. Can I poke out the side? Is it ready? Oh shoot! It just flew right out. All right, we got it. Oh man. You might like Elusive Samurai. What's another? What's it called? Like, what's the show or the manga with like the Yakuza guy that turns house husband? I haven't seen that, but I feel like I would like that. That's kind of the vibe. Alright, let's see. Konosuba is comedy? Yeah, Konosuba is comedy. Day Lives of High School Boys is peak. I would agree. I've never seen Literature Girl. Oh, the Literature Girl art. Yeah, that was really funny. On the Hill. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna check it out. Elusive Samurai and Asobi. Asobase? What is that? I've never heard of that. I don't like Your Lie in April. I watched with this girl I was into because she likes piano. She got mad because the girl was naked in the OP. Oh, so I blamed the show for the fumble. Yeah, the thing is, anime has a lot of anime BS. Like, if someone's not into anime, like, you gotta be really careful what you watch with somebody else who's like not familiar with some of the Japanese shenanigans that they try to pull in shows, i.e. fan service, obviously, and just like weird, like, there's cultural things. There's a cultural difference between the States and Japan. Hey, this doesn't look too. Oh, I say this isn't looking too bad, but this kind of looks messed up. I'm gonna clean this up. This one doesn't look right. We're gonna do our best to clean this one up. The X is like so wonky. Does this look any better? It didn't cut all the way through. Hold on. I'm gonna pull this out to the side a little bit. Let's work on this. We'll clean up this edge here. What if I just bought power tools specifically for pumpkin carving? That seems like such overkill, but I feel like it'd be so fun. All right, I think that's good enough. Let's see. I do this sometimes. You need an actual garage. Yeah, you definitely need a garage or some workshop. It's a good design. Thank you. Cutting wood requires a surprising amount of measuring and precision. Oh, for sure. It's always measure twice, cut once. Very clever, using mostly straight lines. Oh. Well, yeah, maybe that's why I feel like I can do it pretty confidently. I say as I mess up the first cross. House Husband was not good. Wait, it's not good? The manga's better than anime. Wait, did they deviate from the manga? The way of the House Husband, it's funny, but the animation is intentionally bad. So it's hard to watch. No! Wait, no! Why would they ruin something like that? No! If a girl's getting changed 90% of the time, some guy will barge in. No! Yeah, I can complain about anime BS all the time. Like, I genuinely very much dislike the trope where, like, it's always some kind of shenanigan happens, right? And the guy will just always end up on top of the girl in this awkward position and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, can you, like, just keep your hands to yourself? It's not that hard. Like, honestly, like, I feel like most people don't need to think about keeping their hands to themselves. But, you know what? It's anime, and it is how it is, I guess. I just ignore it. I've learned to ignore it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have gripes with Chainsaw Man just because of how gratuitous that fan service is crazy. It, like, maybe it's because, like, I get uncomfortable around fan service. Not saying I'm a prude, but, you know, it makes me a little uneasy. Does pull out the electric saw? I wish I had one. Pumpkin. Hi, Fedhead. You might like Sakamoto Days. I think the anime is coming. Wait, really? I will check that out. Speaking of Sakamoto Days, I don't know anything about it, but there's this one show I really liked that I thought was funny. Some of the episodes were pretty bad though, but it was called like what's it called? It's literally like Sakamoto Deska. Haven't you heard? I'm Sakamoto is the English translation, but it's literally just about a guy who's too cool. He's literally too cool for school. Everything he does is cool, and that's like the whole show, and it's so funny. And that's pretty much slice of life too, because there's like no point. He's just a funny guy. Sexuality in Chainsaw Man is a core part of the themes. I understand that it's a core part of the themes. I also understand that it's not necessary. Like, I also understand that I don't want that, right? Like, the character designs are cool. I like the characters. But man, it is just so off-putting sometimes. Like, this is a show like I would never want to watch with somebody else. Like I have to like lock the door and make sure like I have all my security on so that I know when someone's in the house, because I can't be caught watching Chainsaw Man, because you don't know what's gonna be on screen when someone walks in. So like I just rather not. It's not worth it. And also like there's so many shonens out there that you could be watching. Like I will stand by this like all the way, but I really like Hunter x Hunter. I think Hunter x Hunter, it just, I don't know. For a power fantasy show, I feel like that's the one that I enjoy the most. Like I would say I even liked it more than Full Metal, but also that's because I feel like the characters are way more likable. Not likable. They're way more I don't know. They have way more depth in Hunter x Hunter. I like how they give, you know, like even the bad guys are interesting, right? Not saying the bad guys aren't interesting in Full Metal, but Full Metal is also only 64 episodes or whatever. And Hunter x Hunter has a lot more episodes to play with in terms of like giving characters. I really messed this one up on giving characters screen time and like, you know, background. You really get to know the characters and invest in them. Hunter x Hunter is my jam. I'm just a Hunter x Hunter shill. Chainsaw Man isn't shonen. Wait, it's not. Is it not in Shonen Jump? I haven't watched Chainsaw Man, but the clip of kicking that dude in the junk is wild. Oh, that was funny. It's not for kids. Chainsaw Man is a shonen. Like I feel like it hits every single trope that a shonen would, right? Because it's not seinen either. Because seinen is what? Vinland Saga, Berserk. Kingdom is also a seinen. Kingdom is my favorite seinen, but they did Kingdom really dirty with its anime adaptation, and it doesn't have as much as a following as Vinland Saga and Berserk. But I will live and die by Kingdom. Mostly because I said this before, right? My minor is in Asian studies, and obviously in the Asian studies you have to be interested in the history of Asia. I've always been fascinated with the romance of the Three Kingdoms, and just the dynasty warring, like the warring China period, right? And so anytime there's like media based around that, like I very much enjoy it. I also like stuff like, you know, Journey to the West, and just stories about the Monkey King, all that good stuff. How's this? This isn't terrible. It's definitely amateur pumpkin carving, but I think this is good for my first attempt at pumpkin carving. Story about existential crisis and abuse. But it's also, I don't know. I feel like I lump a lot of power fantasies into shonen. It's just so easy because it's such an easy genre to define. Kingdom is pretty neat, but it's incredibly shonen. It is. It does also get incredibly political at times. And I'm not gonna lie, I do enjoy a little bit of political turmoil in my shows. Like, I think one of the most interesting examples of like stuff that political stuff that I really enjoyed was like specifically in Code Geass. I think Code Geass did the political stuff very well, just because it's such a core part of the show. Because the whole premise is like you're trying to take down an entire government, right? And it has to be replaced by something else. So I don't know. I'm also just like a Code Geass simp. I love Suzaku. He's my boy. And I would die on a hill for Suzaku. It's labeled a seinen, but it's always been more shonen. I see. I mean, I do think the themes in Kingdom aren't nearly as dark as Vinland Saga and Berserk. Those get really gruesome. But like I said, it's mostly about the subject matter. I enjoy the subject matter of Kingdom. I'm worried I might do this well. I'm just gonna cut the line straight through and I'm gonna clean up on the edge. I think that's the plan. Here we go. We're cutting. I wish I could have like I don't know. I feel like low-key, like carving a pumpkin is kind of relaxing when you're not scooping out the guts. Oh my god. The problem is I got this jumbo pumpkin, so like the shell is so thick. Like very much thick with like 3 C's. Alright, that's one line. Oh my god. I gotta blow my nose again. Alright. I think I do have a hard stop in like an hour and a half. I don't think it's gonna take me an hour and a half to carve this part out though. But I do have to get ready for the jazz club tonight. I want to fit in, right? Because this is definitely something that's way outside of my usual tax bracket. This isn't an activity I would do in my current tax bracket, so. Because I was looking at the menu, one appetizer is like 25 bucks, so I'm just gonna eat beforehand. I'm not paying 25 bucks for, you know, I don't even know what the appetizers were. Like some calamari? Pass. A steak for $48? Pass. I'm not living on that kind of budget. Oh no. I messed up. Hold on. Oh, I messed up bad. It's so hard to stay on the line. Ugh. Kogias Manchin, Lelouch recommended you. Dude, I feel like Suzaku is one of the most interesting characters in the whole show. It also helps that his mech is really cool. Or his nightmare. I really like the Lancelot. And like, you can see a lot of growth from Suzaku throughout the entire show. I mean, you see a lot of growth in Lelouch as well, but I feel like Suzaku's motivations were way more interesting. I love Kogias, but Kogias politics is soap opera. That's like the fun of it, right? It's like the dramaticization, right? You gotta get invested in it somehow. If it's too realistic, people get tuned out. Like there's this one show that did politics in a way that like I didn't really enjoy. I think it was Log Horizon. I was watching Log Horizon and it got really political and I was like, man, this is kind of boring. And I just stopped. It's expensive even for Canada. Yeah, it's definitely like a fancy jazz club or whatever. I got invited and I was like, you know what? There probably aren't a lot of opportunities for me to attend something like this, so I will just bite the bullet, go. And like, you know it's serious when there's like a dress code, right? So gotta make sure I don't look too out of place. And then this weekend I'm going to a Friendsgiving. I'm driving like 4 hours or something with a bunch of friends. To a Friendsgiving party that's being hosted in another state. And there's a theme, right? The theme is like throwback. So you're supposed to pick a specific decade and then dress to that theme. And I think everyone in my car is planning on going as like 90s theme throwback, like skater era. So that's the thing, right? I gotta go to like Goodwill later and then get some old looking clothes so that I can show up on theme. I think the main thing though is like when you go to a thrift store, a lot of things just won't be your size, and I let someone borrow my sewing machine, so I can't alter the size to fit me. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just wear oversized stuff. To be fair, 90s is pretty oversized stuff anyways, but you know, I'd rather wear stuff that fits me a little better. Okay, we're getting there. I think we're really just working on the details at this point. Why would it cost so much? Jazz isn't known for having a particularly affluent listener base. Yeah, but you know, this is something that it's like it's a club, right? So like the monthly dues are like 170 bucks. So like I would never pay that much for access to a jazz club, but there's a market for it, right? Ripped jean, Converse bands, and graphic tee. Yeah, I think so. You definitely want I think I definitely want something a little more creative. So I'll see what's available at like the thrift store. And if not, like I can probably dig up something in my closet, but I'd rather just buy something new. Something fresh, you know? Something that nobody's seen me in. For most people praise Log Horizon for that, really. Different strokes for different folks. Yeah, it was like too realistic. the politics in that show was just like it's too boring. Like low key, I like the politics of I don't know if everyone's seen Reincarnated as a Slime. Oh my god, that's like my guilty pleasure show because it's so incredibly generic. I just love it. I think I'm just a huge fan of like the character design of Benimaru, and because I saw his character design, I'm like, I'm gonna like this show no matter what. It's a very biased take. Wait, this is. I might need to clean that one up a little bit. We'll do this one. Here we go. Go this way. Yeah. I feel like a dentist, like carving out this guy's teeth. Okay, I think I'm at the point where the knife actually doesn't go all the way through to the other side. So like, there's definitely going to be a significant amount of cleanup on this one. Whew. Goes into the square hole. Oh no, I stabbed him in the face. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Here we go. This one. I've been meaning to watch like some more like live action TV lately. I've been watching this show called The Boys. Oh my god, it's so gruesome. It's actually really hard to watch. Like, I have a really tough time watching it, but my friends are like, just keep going, it gets better. Or not gets better, but it gets more interesting. And like, I mentioned this before, but I'm a huge fan of like crime, like organized crime stuff. And so that's why I like 91 Days so much. There's this one show that I've been super into called Peaky Blinders. Dude, that one slaps too. It's also cool because they all have like British accents. It's great. Anything after 50s is oversized stuff? Yeah, wasn't there like a period where everything was kind of skinny though? There was a phase of skinny stuff, right? Wasn't that punk? Like a lot of punk rock emo was like super skinny jeans. That's not really a decade defining style, was it? I know there was a point where like people were really obsessed with like the slim fit. Right now everything is also, the meta right now is baggy clothing, or baggier clothing. Dude, how did I cut out this? All right, we got it. There we go. This is getting more and more challenging for this pumpkin. Let's go. We got it. Okay. Happy Halloween, guys. Just a day late. There we go. There we got it. I don't even know if it's worth cleaning this up if it's gonna rot in like a day or two. Here we go. I'm just being really aggressive with this one. There we go. This is requiring so much focus. Alright, we got it. We got it. It looks a little stringy on the inside. I think I'll have to scrape it out again. We'll do another round of scraping. But for now, I'll clean up the face. See where we're at with this one. Oh, gentrification, I think? No. Not the gentrification, yeah. People just stole jazz, essentially. I mean, that's kind of how culture works. Like, in my perspective, like, culture comes out of being oppressed. Or a lot of, like, new culture comes out of being oppressed as a way to, you know, to kind of help distract from that. And then, in that essence, right, it becomes cool. And so the oppressor, like, the predominant culture starts to adopt some of those things, which kind of drives the innovation for new culture to be created. It's a very, like, macro level take. That's how I think of it. Refreshing to hear the opinions of someone who's not so sucked in the anime stuff. Yeah, Yeah, I'm a normie. I'm a casual anime enjoyer. I'm a casual everything. I don't think I've been very serious about anything except for League of Legends, and that was the worst era of my life. I felt that your model was kind of giving slime sort of vibe. I love Slime Show. I'm pretty sure Benimaru is going to be the basis. Or like the main inspiration for 2.0 moving forward. I think. Super skinny stuff is in the thousands, I see. I like comfortable clothing. I agree. But I don't know. I'm also used to slim clothing because like I don't want to buy new wardrobes. I think if I got a Uniqlo around me, it'd be so much easier to keep up with trends. But I don't. For the content, I'm probably dispose of it. Ah, yes. The pumpkin. More fabric means more weight, and sometimes the pants sleeve's so wide. I hate when they rub against each other while walking. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The solution is just don't walk around. Just stay inside. And you never have to worry about it. Okay, so I'm gonna scrape this. I think this is something that I should have scraped off beforehand. It's not very clean inside here. Ugh. I think this is the best I can manage. Yeah, cutting or carving the pumpkin introduced more strings, so I gotta clean out the insides again. Here we are. Uniqlo isn't trendy, it's basics. GU is trendy. Yeah, but I don't even have basics. That's the thing. I just need a Uniqlo, and then I'll be fine. Because every time I go to Offkai, I have to hit up Uniqlo because like I have to bring back some clothes. So Offkai is actually also my clothing shopping trip because I don't have access to that stuff. All right, I think we're good. I hope. Let's throw away this. Oh my god. Guys, it doesn't look horrible. It's not the most amazing pumpkin. But I'll take it. First pumpkin carving, I think I want to clean up the details a little bit. And then I'll just put it outside with a candle tonight before I leave for the weekend. Or maybe I don't even need the candle. I'll just put it outside. Yeah, let's clean up. Whew. Probably need some water. I don't know, I think this was a pretty fun experience. I just never carved a pumpkin before, so I didn't know how challenging, or not how challenging, but how much more thought you needed to put into it. Because like, you know, it's something that children do, right? So like, I was like, how hard could it be? Like, I wouldn't trust my child with a knife. Hey Jonathan, long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. How are you? Doing pretty good. Getting back into streaming. My goal right now, because like I'm just taking baby steps, right? Trying to get back into the swing of things. I think the goal is to stream once a week, and then as I feel ready, I'll start ramping that up. But I kind of just really gotta get back into it. It's just been too long. And like I don't know what's going on with my PC, but it's been blue screening a lot, so I don't want to take too many chances. With like running games, for example. Let me catch up with chat. It's too expensive to buy Uniqlo every season. Yeah, but I also just like having more basics. I have so many like black t-shirts from Uniqlo. Remind me that I need to save for Offkai. Yeah, Offkai's getting expensive. Well, traveling in general gets pretty expensive. That's hard to find stuff that fits. Before Uniqlo, I could only shop at British brands because they weren't the best. But they weren't the best fit for you. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I still I enjoy fashion to an extent, right? But it just gets so expensive. And so I just start to wear the stuff that I really like. Like I really like jackets and hoodies and sweatshirts and sweaters. I like everything that you can wear during the fall season. That's why when like during the summer and the spring, I look the same like every day. I just wear t-shirts. Just blank tees. Alright. Here we go. Ta-da! My pump. Can you guys see this? Oh, it's like upside down. Dun dun. My pumpkin. I'm put outside. This is like this is so amateur coded. It looks like such a, but that's okay. I'm coping. It's like, oh, you know, it's a jack-o'-lantern. I even have these little candle things, little LED lights. Alright, I'll put them in the center there. That I can probably put inside. But I think the pumpkin is like way too big for that. Like it's not gonna illuminate the inside at all. Gorgeous, thank you. What is your fall temps like? My fall temperatures aren't actually that cold. Right now, it is 80 degrees. It is so warm. I'm literally sweating right now. Like I have to go shower and change after this. 55 Fahrenheit is normal? Well, you're in Canada though, that makes sense. You're like way up north. I'm not even close. I'm on East Coast, right? So, I mean, there's a lot of like cold East Coast states. But it's definitely like warmer where I'm at. As long as you're having fun with it. Thanks, Marky. Thank you. I appreciate that you guys aren't roasting my beautiful jack-o'-lantern. The thing is, I have one more pumpkin, right? But I don't think I'm gonna carve that. This was too much work. If I didn't have to scoop out the insides, like I'd be more down with this. But like I think that took the most time. That was like the most tedious part of it. I think. Yeah. Maybe next year, I'll practice my pumpkin carving skills. I used to be cardigan and sweater soft boy. It's a fine jack-o'-lantern. Yeah. It's just like I wanted to do the ghosted one, but I didn't have any tape, right? So it's a lack of resources. It's a inventory div, I would say. How are we doing on time? It's almost 4. So I will probably wrap up today. But thank you for coming here on my first stream back in a while. Like I said, planning on getting back into it. The move has been pretty draining. The half marathon really took a lot out of me. I think it was the injuries. The injuries just really demoralized me. I just couldn't get myself to do a lot of stuff. But I'm getting back into it. And I will see you guys maybe next Friday. Maybe Sunday. I still have to cook, right? I gotta meal prep. And now that I know that the kitchen setup works, this was a big concern, right? Because I didn't know if I could still stream the kitchen in the new place. But I'm excited for it. We're bringing it back. We can start cooking again. 80s is hot for fall. Yeah, I know. I think one of my coworkers says that it's snowing where they're at. So it's just different places, right? Hold on, I've been ignoring Twitch chat. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Sorry guys. Hi Mercenary. 90s are great. Hey Dax. Oh my god. Yeah, my chat thing was broken, so I couldn't see anything. Injuries suck. Yeah, injuries were just not fun. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Is anyone even streaming at this time? This is such an odd time to be streaming, but it was just like the only time I had availability. Let's see. It might just end. Yeah, because I don't like raiding against people that have sub-only chat, because I want people to be able to talk, right? Yeah, I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. Anyways, hopefully I see you guys again. There is some, okay, Loki, I'm gonna talk about some of the streams that I want to do, because while I haven't been streaming, I've been cooking with the ideas. Have you guys seen, I just want to do a chess stream, right? I want to show off how intelligent I am. The thing is, I've never really played chess. I know how the pieces move, and that's about it. So I'm hoping to do a chess stream. I think there's going to be a really fun component to that chess stream. I'm probably going to play until I do a very specific move. So I don't know how long that could be. I don't know how hard it is to execute moves in chess, right? Like, the concept's like, you know, like, stream ends once I win while doing a castle or something like that. Like, that's the gist of it, right? But that involves me having to learn chess to, like, a competent degree, so we'll see how that goes. What else do I want to do? I still want to play GTA. I still want to play Skyrim. I still have to finish God of War. I haven't set up my PS5 yet. There's just a lot of stuff that I still need to set up. But my priority obviously was setting up the hand cam stuff so I can cook again. So look out for some more cooking stuff in the future. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Where's my ending screen? Here it is.